G'day collectors, Collector Tyrant here, and it's Funko Friday, and that means I'll be doing another Funko Pop review. Today I'll be covering the World of Warcraft movie pops. I have the whole set here, and I'm going to go through the details of all of these. For those who don't know, the Warcraft film is an action fantasy film based off the MMO computer game World of Warcraft, or Warcraft, by Blizzard Entertainment. The film was directed by Duncan Jones. It was also written by Duncan Jones, Charles Leavitt, and Chris Metzen. Production companies include Legendary Entertainment, Universal Pictures, and Blizzard Entertainment. The movie starred Vikings heartthrob Travis Fimmel and produced $433.7 million in box office. The film received a rating of 206 reviews within a rating of 4.2 out of 10. But 90% of Google users like this film. Okay, so the plot of Warcraft is basically a story of an orc horde escaping their home that has been corrupted by foul magic. Now, foul magic destroys all life force. An orc warlord named Gul'dan creates a portal leading to the world of Azeroth, a new home for the orcs. Upon the orcs' arrival, an apprentice magician finds that foul magic has started to corrupt Azeroth. He then informs King Lane of his discovery. As the story progresses, two races face conflict over the fate of Azeroth. Our Orc War Chief, Doraten, questions his people's motives and leadership. And Lothar, a powerful hero, bravely fights for the survival of his king and his people. Okay guys, so that's a small description of Warcraft the movie. It came out in 2016. So if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. But if you're interested in finding out more information about the movie, I'll leave a wiki link down in the description. And I'll also leave a wiki link to the actual World of Warcraft wiki as well. So if you want to read about some of that stuff, you can go for it. Okay, first up we have Doraten. Okay, so Doraten is an orc warrior. He's a chieftain of the Frostwolf clan. He's quite a logical thinker for an orc, and sees that foul magic and what Gul'dan is doing is not following the path of an orc. He's definitely my favourite character from the movie. Okay, so let's talk a bit about the pop itself. Now, as you can see here, he's got that light skin, unlike some of the orcs in the movie that have the green skin. He's got those tusks. He's got some piercings on the tusks. He's got a piercing on his lip there, in between his lips and chin. I'll give you a better look from the side. He's got a nicely detailed axe, the axe he wields in the movie. So yeah. Now his hair, he's got some nice braids here. His pelt at the back there with the fur. Stands up pretty good. Nice and flat. Now onto the head test. Now this guy's head doesn't actually move. It's a bit stiff. So yeah, that's Doraten. On to the next one, eh? Okay, so on to Orgrim. Orgrim in the film is Doraten's friend. He's a warrior orc, an excellent combatant, and wields a huge hammer. He is a support role to Doraten in the film. Okay, on to Orgrim's pop. As you can see there, he's got the mean stare. Got a nice looking beard here. Can't go wrong with the beard. Give you a bit of a side view. There's his hammer. I think it's called Doomhammer, I think. He wields that in the film. Got some nice scars here, nice details. As he's a warrior. Tons of battles. I just noticed this birthmark looking thing. Possibly a scar as well. Or burn mark. He's got a pelt also. Bit of wolf fur there or something. Yeah, not bad. Definitely got a mean face on him. You know, it looks like he wants to bash the crap out of you. Yeah. stands up pretty good. Now onto the head test. His head turns pretty good. Can be moved and such. Yeah, so that's it for Orgrim. Not a bad pop, this one. Okay, so onto Gorona. Gorona is a half-orc born to a female orc and a father of an unknown race. She's a slave and is looked down upon from other orcs. It should be noted that in the game lore, she is actually a half Draenei. Okay, so onto the pop. Now, I don't really actually like this pop that much at all. It's the head just doesn't look right to me. But yeah, the detail on the arm's pretty decent. As you can see there's a sword. It's not badly done. Not a huge fan of the face. The hair's okay, it's not bad sculpt. Back of the armor's nicely painted. Just don't like the face. You can see these her mother's teeth in her hair there. Okay, so unlike Korra of the Destiny range, she does come with a hole in the foot and a base, so she will stand up. I don't know why they make the female characters with skinny bodies. As long as they give them bases, that's fine. So they don't usually stand up by themselves. But she stands up alright. She balances nicely. Okay, so on to the next one, I think. Okay, so on to Lothar. Lothar is the main character in the film. He is King Lang's brother-in-law. He holds the title Champion of Stormwind. He also has a son called Callan, who is a soldier just like Lothar is. Lothar is the main protagonist in the film. Okay, so onto the pop. Now this guy's head moves pretty decent. Just like most of the pops in this range. The armor's the best out of the range so far. So much detail. You see his sword there. Very nice. You see these scars, nicely detailed on the face. Hair's pretty well sculpted. Yeah, the back of the armor there is very well detailed, well painted, good color scheme. Yeah, stands up perfectly. Definitely my favorite one out of a lot so far. Right, so on to the next one, eh? Okay, so on to King Lang. King Lang is exactly that, a king. Pretty self-explanatory. He is king of Azareth and lives in his kingdom in Stormwind City. He is a protagonist and a supporting role character in the film. Okay, so here's the pop of King Lang. Now at the time I could not get a better version of this one. That's why the sword is a little bit bent. There's only one I could find the time for the review. But yeah. The armor isn't as good as Lothar's. I think they should have went for a better color. Would have looked better. As a king he should have real magnificent looking armor. And I feel they didn't really quite get there with this. As you see, the details could have been picked out better on the shoulders. Well, I think they should have been. This sword looks awful. Yeah, but that's my fault. Bit more of the armor trim there. There's the back of him. It's not bad, but you know, I just think they could have done a better job on the colour. He stands up perfectly fine. The hair's not that bad. But yeah, that's him. Okay guys, that's my Warcraft review. Now, I liked the movie, but it got some bad reviews. But I actually thought it was enjoyable. As for the pops, there was a lot lacking in this range. I would have liked to have seen Medivh. He had such a strong presence in the movie, and I think they should have put him in this range. Another character that I would have liked to have seen here was Gul'dan. He was the main antagonist in the movie, so I don't understand why he was left out. I think Funko Pop of that guy would have made it more complete as a set. As for these guys, the sculpts are very detailed, but the paint was lacking on my two Orc boys. The earrings on one of them was not even painted and just looked unfinished. Now I think what I'm going to rate these guys would be 3 pop sounds out of 5. The range is not bad, it's just lacking in some areas. The details on the sculpts are really good. It's just the lack of that paint I was talking about on some of them. Now, Gorona is probably my least favourite out of this range. I think she's quite an ugly pop. She actually didn't look that bad in the movie for an orc female thing. But yeah, they just failed with that, I think, in my opinion. But all in all, I think the rest of them are well designed. It's just, as I said, the paint. Now, if you collect pops, you might find some of these attractive enough to pick up for your collection. I'd have to say that as a fan, not myself, but you guys of the game, you're probably better off picking up the other range of World of Warcraft ones, the ones that are actually designed around the game. They would probably be more appealing to you guys. This is my review, guys, and I'm pretty much done with this. So for all you collectors out there, keep on collecting, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.